Hello, I am Dr. Nicole Martin, your double board certified family medicine and preventive medicine physician. I help busy professionals use preventive and integrative therapies to not only improve the symptoms of many illnesses, but to cure some illnesses and truly save lives. Through my programs, seminars, and books, you will get healthy and stay healthy. You can find me on all social media platforms at drnicolemd.com. That is DrNicolemD.com. So I wanted to start by saying that I have received so many questions regarding this COVID-19 pandemic and the new civil rights protests. I do want to remind people that COVID-19 is still here and it is still overwhelming our healthcare system. COVID-19 is 10 times more lethal than the flu. It's a new disease, and with that comes new issues. So there's no real treatment such as Tamiflu for the flu, no vaccines, and no real understanding of what is actually working with various treatments. They've come up with a few things, but that's still in the works. So the unknown is actually what's making us more cautious. With all of this to consider, it is time for us to be thoughtful as we exercise our right to protest and to maximize our health as much as possible. So I will talk about some key points to consider if and or when you decide to protest. I will also include some immune system boosting tips that I not only use for myself, but that I often recommend to others. So one of the questions that I usually get is, what precautions should I take when protesting? Number one, wear a mask over your nose and mouth. Wear a mask or face covering. We've been speaking about this for a while now, so I hope you all can still wear a mask. I hope you all do still wear a mask, even though it may be uncomfortable, but we want you all to protect yourselves from exposure. Number two, wear glasses or some type of eye protection. Number three, it may be difficult, but try your best to maintain physical distance for 6 feet if you can. Number four, keep an alcohol-based hand sanitizer on you if you can. I know some places it may not be available, but try to. Of course, make sure you always wash your hands with soap and water for 20 seconds. Number five, wear a long sleeve shirt to minimize the skin irritation if you're sprayed with an irritant such as pepper spray and or tear gas. Number six, bring an additional long sleeve shirt and a plastic bag to put clothing into if soiled by an irritant. Number seven, if you are sprayed, remove your shirt and put it in a plastic bag. Number eight, milk or baby shampoo with water can be used to wash out the irritant from your skin and your eyes. Number nine, tear gas and pepper spray, they are irritants to the skin, the eyes, and the lungs. If you inhale pepper spray or tear gas and have difficulty breathing, please go to the closest emergency department. There was a recent report where a young woman died from an asthma attack after exposure to either pepper spray or tear gas. Number 10, go with a partner. There are strength in numbers, but if something happens, it is important to have a reliable person with you to help you in time of need. There are also other things that we can do to help boost our immune system, and this is what I do. Every time I go outside or every time I'm exposed, I just want you all to make these habits a part of your daily life. So, eat a whole foods, plant-based diet. Make sure that's part of your daily activity. Eat at least 7 servings of fruits and vegetables each day. Make sure you include green leafy vegetables into your diet daily. Avoid processed foods. Juicing or drinking fresh cold pressed vegetable juices are excellent ways to boost your immune system. Cold pressed juices are exposed to minimal heat and air, so they're able to hold on to more vitamins, minerals, and enzymes present in the whole fruit. But if you don't have access to cold fresh pressed juice, you can make fresh juice using any juicer or blender if a juicer is not available and still reap the benefits. But avoid juice with added sugars and preservatives. Take a zinc supplement every day. Zinc prevents the virus from replicating, and it also lessens the duration and severity of your viral illness. Take vitamin C every day. The best form of vitamin C to take is liposomal vitamin C. Liposomes deliver more vitamin C into your body circulation compared to the traditional vitamin C supplements. But if you're not able to purchase liposomal vitamin C, that's okay. But make sure that you take it with food, and you may have to take it with higher doses for it to be more effective. Vitamin C is a powerful antioxidant, and it is necessary for the growth and repair of all bodily tissues. Vitamin C has also been shown to lessen the duration and severity of viral illnesses. Take a B complex each day. The B vitamins are for stress, and they are the building blocks of a healthy body. They help with energy levels, brain function, and cell health. They include thiamine, riboflavin, niacin, pantothenic acid, pyridoxine, biotin, folic acid, and the cobalamins. And the cobalamins are the vitamin B12. Vitamin D3, that is your sunshine vitamin. It has several important functions. Perhaps the most vital are helping your body absorb calcium and phosphorus, and it is necessary for the proper functioning of your immune system. Another question I often get is, what are other things that we can do to boost our immune system? And I always say exercise regularly. Get at least 150 minutes of moderate exercise each week. Exercise is very important. I mean, this can be very stressful, fearful, and depressing times for many people. Exercise not only boosts your immune system, but it helps relieve stress, it combats depression, releasing natural endorphins, and leaves you with an overall sense of well-being. You got to get your adequate sleep, allow yourself at least 6 to 8 hours of sleep each night, and try to minimize stress. Use mind-body therapies like deep breathing, meditation, tai chi, yoga, massage to reduce stress and stay in shape. Don't smoke, and if you drink alcohol, drink only in moderation. And what do we know? This is another question that I get. What do we know about the treatment of coronavirus, and how effective is it in the United States? So currently there is no cure for coronavirus. That's why I'm talking about, just making yourself as healthy as possible. We treat the virus with what we call supportive care. Recommendations for supportive care includes getting plenty of rest, drinking plenty of fluids. For a runny nose, it's helpful to use Flonase. If you feel congested, take a cold medicine like Mucinex D, or even allergy medicine such as Claritin, Zyrtec, or Allegra. Make sure you also take your vitamin C, your B complex vitamins, your vitamin D3, your zinc. Avoid dairy during this time because dairy can cause inflammation and causes more mucus for the virus to live in. Another question that I always receive is, at what point should one get tested? And if you're going out to protest, don't go and get tested the next day because it takes your body several days to mount a immune response, and the COVID test won't be able to pick it up. So if you go the next day, you may get a false negative. Just allow yourself some time. But and I would like to point out that COVID symptoms are very similar to flu-like symptoms. They still include like fever, cough, shortness of breath, runny nose, body aches and pains. Additional symptoms can include loss of smell and taste, abdominal cramping, and diarrhea. I mean, these symptoms typically occur between 2 to 14 days after exposure. This is what we know so far. So if you're in a low risk group, meaning that you are below the age of 60, healthy with no chronic medical conditions, and you feel symptoms, make sure you self-isolate. You can still go and get your tests. Monitor your temperature. If you have a fever, call your doctor. So if you're in a high-risk group, meaning that you have chronic medical conditions, you may be immune compromised, and or over the age of 60, and you feel symptoms, please self-isolate and call your doctor immediately. If at any point you're feeling short of breath and or having difficulty of breathing, go to your local emergency department, get tested. Only go to the emergency department if you are having urgent symptoms like trouble breathing. Please contact your local health department or your county health department for testing sites in your area. Please continue to wash your hands for 20 seconds, physical distance for 6 feet, wear your masks, shelter in place if you can so that we can try our best to flatten this curve. I know we've been getting reports that the curve is is increasing, but we can do what we can do, right? Until next time, thank you so much for tuning in. Again, I am Dr. Nicole Martin, your double board certified family medicine and preventive medicine physician. You can find me on all social media platforms at drnicolemd.com. Take care.